Hey, what's up, team? I hope everyone's doing well. I apologize for the froggy voice. I am deeply under the weather, and so just bear with me. Thank you so much. So, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this guy. This is Unique Toys' version of Rippersnapper. Yeah, the land shark, the street shark, basically. Shark with limbs, marching you down on the land, right? Yeah, we're going to be taking a look at him today, and I wanted to start with the arm mode. I think it's done really well. I would say it's a bit simplistic compared to the No Limit Soldier, Masterpiece toys that we currently see. But again, this is from 10 years ago, and so I think we can kind of give them a pass. Some really critiques. These don't like tab in anywhere. They're just kind of chilling there. And we saw the same thing with Center Twin as well. When the legs compress up, they don't really do anything. They're just kind of like hanging out and stuff, but not the worst thing in the world. Over here, there is a ratchet, but it's a soft knuckle ratchet, but it does the job. It does the job, and he has pretty good articulation. This is just kind of hanging here, and it's going to be like that, but I think it adds to the aesthetic appeal. And so overall, a good-looking piece. The hand is not hidden anywhere inside. It is just a separate piece that you wedge between the legs. But again, not too many people incorporate the fists inside the vehicles like Mecha Invasion, right? And this piece over there, there's some like hollowness. So if you wanted, you can actually bring this down. And yeah, that kind of maybe it doesn't. But yeah, you could you could do whatever you want basically. I wanted to start in the arm mode because it's pretty easy to progress into the shark mode. You can kind of see him here already, and then we can get into the bot mode and yeah, go through all the transformations. Yeah. All right, so let's get him into, let's go into shark mode. And I'm enjoying this set immensely, by the way. Yeah, I know I keep saying it's 10-year-old toy, 10-year-old toy, but still doesn't take away from the fact that in modern day, I'm still enjoying this guy. So I think that's really cool. This, by the way, it's just a kind of pull up, pull down friction mechanism. Not that it's problematic, but sometimes it does get kind of like wedged in there, and so it's a little bit difficult to get it to contract. But whatever, dude, it's all gravy, baby. So we can get this, and we can start extending it out. This is going to contract, but I'm not sure if it's stuck right now. So what I'm about to do with the hind legs, these things, the big legs, it's kind of cool in that the bird cutthroat. He has the same type of mechanism, and so they're almost mirrored to some extent. And so Center Twin and Blot had some similarities, kind of yes and no, but he definitely has some similarities with Cutthroat. And so I think that's cool, man. I think that's cool. They don't do Scramble City, but nonetheless, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I'm trying to get this to go up, bro, dude. What is going on, man? I don't think there's anything impeding this. I think I just need to coax it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, there we go. And once you've done that, you can just kind of bring this down. And this is an interesting piece. I like this. I think it's well thought out. It's simple, but it really gets the job done. And so kudos to them. And you can see one leg's been kind of folded out there. Dude, I was going to say, you know what would have been cool? You guys know I think they're called the Horror Cons. It would have been cool if there was a Horror Con combiner, dude. I know we have the Terracons here, but a Horrorcon combiner would have been ill. That would have been tight. But yeah, here we go. So those are the legs. This thing over here, all of this will just kind of compress down this section. And so you just push. Oh, maybe you don't push on that. Oh, my throat hurts. There we go. You just push that down. And what you're supposed to do with the head is you're just supposed to kind of spin it. And it's supposed to marinate like that. But dude, I found something really funny. If you just leave the head like this and you bring this down and you do that, yo, it kind of looked like Gawaragura. Is that it? Gawaragura? You know what I'm talking about? The virtual idol that was on YouTube, the girl in the shark suit. Yo, it kind of looked like her. I think that's hilarious, dude. Gawaragura, I think, yeah. And then, oh, this bit over here. We got to get this to go up. Can I do this with my bare hands? This is on a spring. Okay. It's not too tight. It's not like Hunger's. Hunger's is real problematic, but yeah, so we can just get that there. And then do that, and then we can just cock the head forward. Then after that, we bring down the front arms. Yeah, I don't know what possessed them to be like, yo, let's make a land shark, dude. And then this spine rests in this channel over here. And then this just plugs into the underside of the feet. And here he goes. Here he goes in his land shark mode. The blasters up here plug into the fin, and I think that looks nice. I'm going to keep it there because it's kind of plain without it. So this busyness, not just the blasters, but also the colors breaking up all this white, I think is good. Details are limited, but at the same time, I think it's enough. And this guy really fits well into the main line. I've mentioned that several times before, but that's like the chief selling point for me for these guys. I think they're going to fit well into the main line. They might look a little bit different in terms of the aesthetics of our current combiners in Menasor and Superion and Defensor, or not Defensor, excuse me, Devastator. But in bot mode and in alt mode, yeah, I mean, I think they fit right in. And so it took Hasbro about 10 years to kind of catch up on the third-party aesthetic. This hand, it doesn't do anything, and that's too bad. I mean, at the same time, it's a nice looking hand. Fingers are a little bit squat. Like the thumb is way long. It's like the same, dude, I think it's the same piece. Oops. I think it's the same finger. But yeah, so thumb is kind of long compared to the other fingers. Is it? Oh, it's a different piece because this has a little bend up here, whereas these do not. Okay, but they're about the same length, which is kind of bizarre. But it would have been nice if this converted into some type of accessory similar to the way the feet did, a la Perfect Effect. And here we have a land shark mode, but if you wanted, you can get them into like crocodile swimming mode. They have that on the box, and yeah, kind of terrifying if you saw this thing coming at you. But yeah, here is the shark mode. It's pretty nice. I don't know, like the arm mode was pretty good, but the shark mode cleans up pretty well. So I'm not really sure which mode I'm married to the most. But we're gonna find out after we get him into robot mode, and let's do that right now. Alrighty, let's get him into his robot mode, and I'll start by removing these bits. I was gonna say, if you're watching this late into the video, I just want to say thank you. Most people will not typically. It's about 13 to 15% of the audience actually watches the entire video. So if you are among one of those individuals, I just want to say thank you very, very much. Yeah, it helps out a lot, helps the channel out a lot. So, okay, so we're going to untab this from the spine. And, you know, similar to, what is it? A Rippersnapper. It looks like he has these little heel spur type things over here. I don't know if we'll need them, but yeah, it looks like they're there, and they look like they're heel spurs. And so we'll see. So first, kind of get this out of the way. This spins, but I'm not sure if you're supposed to like do anything with it necessarily. Anyway, and similar to the other bots, what's going to happen is maybe I can get some clearance by pulling this out. Oh, that's great. Dude, I totally flubbed the transformation and I popped these things out of the ball joints. You don't do what I did. You're supposed to untab these. I totally forgot. My bad, Sharky. And then you basically untab these legs. And then you just rock them up. And you lock them back in. My bad, man. I just totally took my arms off. Dude, I got a fatty headache right now. I took some Tylenol, and hopefully that improves it. And so we're going to get the foot to fold out. And this piece. Yo, I was going to say, my laugh right now. I used to be a big fan of homegirl Fran Drescher. Dude, I used to have a big old crush on her. The nanny. You guys know her? I loved her laugh. My roommates back in the day, they found it super annoying. I mean, I would watch the show just so I could watch her. And then they would just be like, God, I can't stand her laugh. I was like, are you serious? I was like, it's so endearing. I love that about her. I think they redid that show, right? Like, they rebooted it. Anyway. Yeah, my wife was a big fan of that show, too. So here we have the elbow bits, and you're going to open that up. You're going to get this out. But this, the fist is kind of hard to unfold. And maybe I can use this blaster. If I can get it in there. Okay, yeah, this is extra tight. I may have to undo the screw, but there we go. There we have the arm. And yeah, this would have been down here, and had I not borked it. And then we're just going to bring that up. Hey, by the way, I was just going to say, I hope you're doing well. I really, really genuinely do. Like, I hope you are in a great place right now watching this video, having fun. Yeah, I wouldn't want anything else. I mean, of course, there's a lot of other things, but you know what I mean. I mean, like, I wish the best for you. Yeah. I mean, as strangers that we come across, that kind of come across one another, you know, they're just like people in the train, you know what I mean? You see strangers and eventually you get off on your own respective stop. But during that moment, while you're sharing this kind of a moment in time, you can be cool with them, dude. You can be cool with them and you can wish them well. And you hope that that individual finds peace, love, and joy wherever they go. This, and I wish that for you. I wish that unto you. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you. This is going to compress up here, and it's just going to chill here. It doesn't dock anywhere. It doesn't like lock in any place, and that's been one of my chief complaints regarding this set. But here we go. Here we have him, and I don't think we can do the Galora Gura thing anymore. Or maybe we can. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because this is how he's supposed to look. Boom, 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 boom. I think he's nice, man. All the modes I feel like are equally good. They're equally plain, but also detailed at the same time. I enjoy this aesthetic, and I actually enjoy the transformation process. Sometimes the fools go too crazy when they're making transformers, and it's just like, I get it. You're trying to prove a point. Like, you're a good engineer. Like, bro, I get it, you know? But it's like, man, did you forget that transforming toys is supposed to be fun? It's supposed to be enjoyable. And I feel like they kind of forgot about that in some of the toys. And some of them can be complex, but still fun, like a difficult puzzle. But sometimes some of them are just like, it makes me feel like I'm doing calculus or something. And I know some people out there are going to be like, hey, I like calculus. Then, hey, Unicron, bless you. Primus too, but Unicron, you know, because the orange thing. Here he is in his bot mode. Very nice, right? Very, very, very nice. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like the highlights over here. The black, the purple, the silver, and this kind of like gray, dark white. Articulation wise, it's pretty basic, and you see the limbs kind of like there's a sharp cutoff over here. It's not smooth, but again, caveat is that this is a 10-year-old toy. There's some when I'm what is it? Oh God, what's the word I'm looking for, dude? I'm just gonna say when I'm messing with them, I can't think of the word, but I hear little like spring things, and I don't. Oh, that's it. What a weird place to put the spring. He doesn't have any spring joints, but this top bicep joint has a spring on it, and I can't believe I'm still thinking of the word. I'm messing with him when I'm messing with him, when I'm posing him, when I'm whatever, dude. And I'm aware that I say dude a lot, dude. I'm from California, dude. Dude. It's kind of like how a lot of folks would say bruh these days, you know, like bruh. I often say dude. He looks nice, dude. And the face with the yellow paint on the blue sculpt, done well. They've gone over it with several layers, and it's not oversprayed, meaning they went in several layers versus just one thick layer at the beginning. And yeah, same thing for this too. The yellow really pops, and so they did a pretty good job. It would have been nice if, again, this could incorporate into like a big hand so he could do the 5-finger say to the face. You guys know that from Dave Chappelle. It would have been nice, but at the same time, whatever, dude, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. These don't plug into the hands that well, and I think that is a little bit bizarre. They have a little stem over here that prevents it just from being a 5mm port, or excuse me, post. And so you can just kind of like shallowly, is that a word? Get that in there, but it's pretty shallow. And that's supposed to be the stopper so that you don't put it all the way in. Otherwise, you're going to have difficulty and potentially break it on the way out. But yeah, the fact that it can't really nest in his hand, a little bit bothersome. Okay, in terms of a scale of 1 to 10, what would I rate this guy? With all things considered, 10-year-old toy and all, bot mode on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being absolutely perfect, like there's nothing that I would add to this. I think this is about a 7 or a 7.5, which is the score that I've been giving a lot of the other Unique Toys Terracons. And I think the same applies for the alt mode and also the arm mode as well. And so if the math is correct, and it is, that all averages out to 7.5 across the board. I think that's a pretty good score. Well, I think that's what we'll give him. But yeah, that's been the video for Rippersnapper. I can't wait to finish Cutthroat, the bird, and then basically combine Abominus. I'm really excited about that. Also a bit nervous, just because there have been some little, like, people talk about the connections are super, super stiff. The springs on Hunger are too tight, and so I may have to do a little bit of surgery, but we'll see. We'll see. Once again, thanks for joining me, especially if you watched this late into the video, and I'll catch you next time, and I wish you the best. Love, peace, and joy, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye-bye.